What is going on, everybody? I'm Tanya and this is Growing Groceries, and I'm going to talk a little bit about grow lights. I am starting a bunch of seeds indoors and they're getting really leggy. I knew I was going to have to get grow lights this year, and I found a sale at Harbor Freight for 30% off their grow lights for this weekend. So I went up and I picked up a few. Actually, I got 3, and I'm going to get them set up. When I say a plant is leggy, you might be wondering, like, what exactly does that mean? I'm going to show you what that means. Let me show you this real quick. Okay, these are newly sprouted cauliflower plants, and as you can see here, they're reaching. See how they're all curving towards the light source, the window there? You can really see it over here. Focus on the broccoli. See how they're skinny? Super skinny, super tall. All of them are curving to the window. Even though this is a south-facing window, there's just enough of an overhang outside that it's not letting enough light in, and so they're all struggling. Well, if you let them go like this, they're gonna get too long and skinny and they'll wither and die. So what you want to do is provide them with enough light that they focus their energy on growing their roots and on getting thicker stalks. They'll be a lot healthier, and they won't be struggling like this. These guys aren't putting any effort into growing roots right now. They're just reaching for light. So I got 3 grow lights. They are nothing fancy. I was just going for affordable. They're 2 foot long. They're made by Luminar Everyday, and like I said, I got them at Harbor Freight. Oh, there we go. They are full spectrum LED grow lights. When you are looking for a grow light, you do want to look for something that's full spectrum. The red and the blue light, they do different things. The red light will help with, I think, the foliage production, but they will create long spindly plants if you don't also have the blue light. The blue light won't help so much with the leaves, but it will help make a stronger, stockier plant. So together, it's kind of the perfect combination. Ignore the mess down there. The bottom shelf of my grow tower here is all about storage. So as you can see, I already set up one of the grow lights. It came with these cool little clips and a chain, and it hooks real easily to these wire shelving units. These grow lights will hook up to each other like Christmas lights. You can plug one right into the other and do a daisy chain situation, and you can do up to 8 lights. So I've got 3. I only have 2 shelves that have plants on them right now, but I'm prepared because I'm going to be starting more plants in the coming month here. And I really only have this shelf where they've already sprouted. These ones up here, these are my green peppers and my jalapenos, and none of them have actually sprouted yet. They're working under the surface, I'm sure, but I don't know if you watched my previous video where I set up these pepper plants, but I used a stamp thing to make soil molds for them, and they were very difficult to keep them watered properly. They were drying out a lot faster than everything else. So I went ahead and moved them all into these cups, like I had the broccoli and the kale and cauliflower and everything else. So the stamp things, that might work for someone. It is not my preferred method though. As far as the grow lights, some people say you should have them, well, it's going to depend on how big your grow light is, but like 18 to 24 inches away for a light this size. Some people say 1 to 2 inches away for the initial sprouting phase. The thing with these chains is you can adjust as needed. If you see that your plants are starting to get leggy, they're reaching too much for the sun, move your grow light closer to them. And then once they get good and solid, then you can move your grow light up when they're a little bit older. It's just going to be what works for you. As far as how long you want your grow light to be plugged in and on every day, they say that you really want like 12, 14 hours of light on them initially. Some people do more than that. Some people even do just 24 hours of light for the first few weeks. It's going to be kind of a personal preference. The good thing about these LED grow lights is that they're energy efficient. So even if you do choose to leave them on all day and all night, you know that you're not going to be spending too much money on the energy bills. So I'm probably going to leave them on anytime I'm awake, turn them off at night, and just see how the plants do like that. I don't know. I've never used grow lights before, to be honest. It's my first year with them, so it'll be a bit of a learning curve. But let me go ahead and get this set up, and I'll show you what they look like when they're on. Okay, guys, here you go. It's super easy to set these up with these little hangers they come with and the little chain. And then just plug one right into the other. And the final one you plug into the wall and you're good to go. They're not like obnoxiously bright. This is in my living room right now. It's not gonna be annoying when we're watching TV or anything. They do have, if you can tell, all the different colors going on in there. So hopefully, this top one really doesn't even need to be on yet. But I wanted you to get the full effect. Hopefully these do a great job and these little plants start getting a lot stronger and stop reaching so much for the light. And we really won't know for a few days, but these, I really meant to get a grow light on these guys before they sprouted, and that just didn't happen. But we'll see how they do. And if you need a grow light, I'd suggest you look into these. I got them today for $13.99. Like I said, they were on sale though. They're normally $20 at Harbor Freight. They're 2 foot long, which is perfect for these shelves. So definitely worth looking into. I know Amazon has a huge selection as well, but they're all from what I saw today, in my opinion, they're not as good of a deal as what you get at Harbor Freight. One last thing I do want to point out that I added here is a little fan. I actually plugged it right into this lamp here. The reason for the fan, you don't want to make life too easy on your seedlings. This is my kale. I just brought it in from outside. I put it out there so that I could set up these without bumping it, and so that it could get some sun because it was a nice day. The reason the fan helps is it helps these guys learn to get strong. Basically, they build a stronger root system, they build a stronger stem. It just makes them stronger so that when you put them outside and they have actual weather with wind and rain and everything else, they can survive it. Ignore the note on my hand. I'm spacing out my cornrows outside right now in the garden. But so I did want to point that out because I didn't mention it earlier. When you guys do this setup or anything like this, you're going to want to consider having some sort of airflow going. So thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll be doing an aquaponics video with these grow lights in the near future, so be looking for that.